Katina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and welcome to my Project Life mini-series for 2014. Last year in 2013, I did a 5 weeks mini-series where I dived in and I really just showed you guys the very basic idea of Project Life, how it worked, kind of what you would need, and how I did Project Life. I still get tons of questions and comments on that series, and so about a month ago I put out on my Facebook page and I asked if you guys would want me to do it again, if you wanted another kind of little mini series so we could jump in and start 2015 with some questions. And the response was overwhelming, and so I went ahead and decided to do that. And then I asked you guys, what content, what do you guys struggle with, what is it hard, what is hard for you guys? And I got a lot of comments and answers on Instagram, on Twitter, on my Facebook page, and that is what I love, you guys. That is my real desire, is to help you guys document your life. That is what I'm passionate about. It's what I love doing. And so it's really where my desire is. So I thought we would jump in to our 2014 Project Life mini-series. And the first day we're going to talk all about photos. And that seemed to be one of the #1 struggles, was the photos. You will want to make sure that you head to my website. You can click right up here. It will take you right to my website. And then there is a button that says, click here to receive the ultimate guide to everyday photo, capturing everyday photos. I'm sorry, you guys. You'll want to click on that button right there on the side, and you'll want to download my document that is all about everyday photos and how to capture them, what to capture, what to think about. It is full of ideas, you guys. I designed this PDF to really help you guys capture everyday moments, and I want you to have it. It's completely free. You just click on it and you will get it for free. You can print it out, you can use it, you can highlight it, you can keep it with you, you can do whatever. It's just a fabulous document to have. A lot of thought went into how to make it easier to capture everyday moments for you guys. So we're gonna dive in, we're gonna get started, and we're gonna talk all about photos today, okay? So let's get started. All right, guys, so let's jump right in here and talk a little bit about photos. So once you have your ideas and you're taking the photos, then you have to get them printed. So I have a couple different containers here I want to show you. First, this was last year, the last couple years, when I've been printing weekly. Let me just come over here. I really like printing weekly. That's not what I'm doing this next year, but I do like printing weekly. And you can see I was getting them printed at Walgreens. They would come in this little container, and then I would write Friday. Always got mine printed on Fridays. And then it was Friday, August 2nd, and that was week 29 and 30 that I got printed. And then this was extra photos if all the photos didn't make it into my album. And then some of these are empty because all of them made it in. But I would keep this, and this is just a little bin from the dollar store, and then I have 2 years in here. And then that's exactly how they were organized on my computer as well. I would have a file that said Project Life 2013, and then it would say January, and then it would say in that folder it would break down each week that I printed. So I would know if I pulled this out and there were no photos for August 26th. Okay, so that was probably all of August. I probably skipped weeks. Let's see, let's grab one that has a week. Or I guess it doesn't even matter. Like, this is all of June. So I printed all those photos in June. This is July, week 20 and 21. So I would know when I was looking on my computer. It's like everything was the same is what I'm trying to say. They were stored this way physically, and then on my computer they were stored the same way as well. So I could always go back and find photos that I needed or find where I had them. I also have done it where, see this mess? This is from, well, these are pictures of Andrew when he was a baby. So it was, you know, a couple years ago, and then I obviously, you know, they're not in anything. They're just shoved in here. I've always had a very difficult time with photos as far as storing them. That is why I really liked printing weekly, but I'm not doing that, and I'll talk about that in the next video about why I'm not doing that this year. So the other thing that I wanted to put in this part of the video, you guys, is I have this little stand right here, and this is all of our memorabilia, which is, for me, is just like photos. So this is like literally memorabilia that needs to go in all of our albums. So like this stuff needs to go in Kayla's album. This needs to go in Kayla's album. I have some photos sitting here. Okay, these are Kayla's album. And then the last time I got pictures printed, I printed a ton. I've already put some of these in albums and used them. But these are a ton of photos that need to go in the kids' album, our family album, calendars. I literally got like 500 photos printed. And so this box was just sitting in here. But this I really do utilize as stuff that needs to be dropped into our albums. And you guys, I haven't had time. It's on the list of things to do when I get back from Christmas to sit down and deal with all that, so it'll be fresh for January. So that is currently what I do with my photos. I will be printing monthly. And so I will just and I'll store them exactly the same way that I'm doing here by monthly. So there'll be a container that'll say January, February, March, and it'll be labeled because I just get all my photos printed, and sometimes I don't use all of them. So then I use them in other places. So this is what's worked best for me. I even asked my Walgreens for extra little slips like this, and they gave them to me so that I could organize, and then they fit really nicely in here, and I can flip through them like that, and then I can keep them organized. I don't like this so much. And then I just can label these on the edge. I can just write on with a Sharpie the years that are in there, and I can deal with them. So that's how I store photos. It's the photos. This seems to be the question that I get the most. So we can dive in and talk about printing photos, storing photos a lot more if you guys need to. So, I have another video regarding photos. On this video, make sure you go over to my coordinating blog post and check out all the information. And then I'll be back, talking about what I'm doing this year. Or for 2015, what I'll be doing for 2015, how I'll be taking photos monthly and all of that. So thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.